Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Unlike other YouTube channels, this is a channel that only showcases shadow Pokemon. So if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate it if you could like, comment and subscribe. So let's get into today's video. This isn't actually a team showcase, this is a Pokemon showcase. We're going to be focusing on Shadow Cradily. I was seeing a weird triangle where I was seeing a lot of Mud Boys to counter the tanks, a lot of tanks to obviously counter the flyers, and a lot of flyers to counter the Mud Boys. So I thought to myself, what can beat all three? And the answer is Cradily. And obviously in my case, Shadow Cradily. You can see there it's around a rank 100. I really like his moveset. Obviously the Grass Knot covers their Mud Boys and a lot of neutral matchups. Actually handles the tanks as well. And the Stone Edge, a real nice nuke, and it's also a great hard hitting move for these flyers. How many grass types do you know that beat the flyers? So you're going to see the team and the movesets on the left hand side. The battles I am going to be showcasing are the battles where Cradily really come in clutch. This is who we're focusing on. I actually went 15-9 and won with his teams. Without any further ado, let's get into the battles. So moving on into this first battle, let's hope for a better day, as I actually went 6 out of 15 the day before trying to run a Bomber Snow. So in this first match, we've got a kind of neutralist matchup where we've got Shadow Skarmory into Mandibuzz. We managed to get an Air Slash through there, which is great for us. The Mandibuzz is going to be throwing the Foul Play, does a decent chunk, and they actually switch out into a Unova Stunfisk. This is where Cradily time. This little pancake's going to throw a Discharge. He's going to quickly realise that's the wrong move. As Discharge is resisted, Mud Bomb will be neutral. Another charge move coming through. I expect this time they're going to use the Mud Bomb. You can see there, even as a Shadow, our Cradily is still a tank. We build up to 100 energy. We're going to fire off this Grass Knot. If they shield, we go back to back. They do shields, we can go to the back to back. If they wouldn't have shielded, we would have had a Stone Edge ready for this Mandibuzz. They actually double shield. The opponent's really determined to win switch. You're going to see here the bulkiness of Cradily. We're not even going to respect the Mud Bomb. We're going to no shield. We know we're going to outpace him to this next Grass Knot, which we do here. So Cradily wins the 0-2 shield against Unova Stunfisk, who's really quite a bulky Pokemon. So back in comes the Mandibuzz. They farm us down. This is pretty much a GG's. We've got almost 2 full health Pokemon and 2 shields. We bring the Skarmory in. We're going to get this Brave Bird and we're going to switch out just to get him into Hydro Cannon range. We do switch out. Charge move coming through. We're not going to shield it in case they've got a grass type in the back. We'll save our shields with Skarmory. The opponent actually stays in. So we're going to get off this Hydro Cannon, which will be more than enough to take out this Mandibuzz. And we're going to see what they've got in the back. So in the back, they've got a Bastiodon. This Bastiodon is not going to want to see our Swampert. So Hydro Cannon coming through. It looks like we're going to 2 shield flex with a triple Shadow Liners. One more should be enough to take care of this Bastiodon. You love to see it. As I previously said, Bastiodon is my least favourite Pokemon. GG's to the opponent. So moving on into this next battle. We pick up a lead against Unova Stunfisk. This is terrible. It obviously is a real good matchup with our Skarmory. We say switch into Cradily and we're met with an Air Slash Mandibuzz. Does this Mandibuzz know what's coming? If it doesn't respect this Stone Edge, it's going to be in a spot of bother. And there it is. Takes out 70% of his health. This Air Slash Mandibuzz is throwing a charge move. The Air Race comes through and doesn't do a lot at all. The Mandibuzz is now into the red. They're actually now in Grass Knot range. We overfarm a bit, fire off this Grass Knot. The opponent shields. They're going to fire off another charge move, and we're actually going to match shields. This Mandibuzz is in a real spot of bother, as we're going to outpace him to the next charge move. Grass Knot coming through again. Is the Mandibuzz going to double shield? No, it goes down, and you can see there we've got a Flyer beaten by our Grass type. They come in with Bastiodon. We're going to get off this Grass Knot. Does a nice bit of damage, probably around 30%. We've now flipped this opening matchup. Our Swampert is going to have to do a lot of work here because it's going to have to pretty much take care of both. Bit of go battle lag, you love to see it. Charge move coming through. We are going to save our shield. We're going to build up to go to the back to back. I don't imagine the Bastiodon is going to shield, so this should take him out, which it does. We'll fire off this next charge move, which will be getting the shield, which it does there. and we're going to race. We're going to shield this up. Mod Bomb. This next Hydro Cannon is going to get him quite low. And we're going to be able to switch out, and our Skarmory is going to be able to take care of his low health Unova Stunfisk. Cradily coming clutch there, winning switch, flipping that mid-game. We managed to get the alignment we wanted, as Skarmory on Bastiodon would have been dreadful. We managed to air slash down. GG. You saw there again the power of Cradily. Let's move on into this next battle. Let's hope we get a better lead. So we've got our Shadow Skarmory into a Toxicroak. This is the absolute dream lead, as Toxicroak's real squishy. This Air Chash is absolutely shredding them. They safe switch into the very bulky Umbreon. Umbreon's quite problematic for most Shadow Pokemon, as it just purely outbulks them. We bring in our Cradily to see if we can maintain alignment. Both Snarl and Bullet Seed generate energy at 4.3 EPT. However, they are slightly ahead on energy. They let us get to this next charge move. Let's see if they want to play out the Zero Shield. Grass not coming through. Opponent puts up a shield. Charge move coming through. We no shield this. However, we're going to have to shield this next one. We managed to sneak the Bullet Seed through. So what we're going to do is we're going to shield this up and try and get to the Stone Edge and play out the one shield. I think Stone Edge will take him out from this range. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. The opponent puts up a shield. We managed to sneak another Bullet Seed through. That is probably what we need to get the energy required to beat him to this next charge move. However, we managed to let a Snarl through, so Grass not coming through. It doesn't quite take him out, but we managed to Bullet Seed down. Cradily beats the bulky Umbreon in the 2 shield, which is absolutely crazy. We keep the alignment we want, which is fantastic. We imagine they're going to switch out. Charge move coming through. Unless they're running Dynamic Punch, it's not going to do a lot. They switch out into a Berserker. Berserker and the Zero Shield is going to have a real tough time with Swampert. We CMP tie. They're going to need to throw a Close Combat. Even that's not going to be enough. Close Combat comes through. Hydro Cannon is going to be more than enough to take them out. They're real squishy in the Great League, and they've got now lower defense. A couple of counters will take us out, and we've got a Sky Attack ready to go. Yet again, you saw there the power of Cradily, managing to win the 2 shield against Umbreon, maintaining alignment. GG's to that opponent. Moving on into this next battle, we have our Shadow Skarmory lead into another Skarmory. The Skarmory is, it looks like non-shadow, is quite hard to tell, as our shadow animation does take up near enough the whole screen. Yeah, it's a regular one. I'm unsure on how this match plays out. It's going to be whether the more attack or the more bulk works. We've got quite a decent IV. It's about a rank 50. So charge move coming through. They actually get into the yellow first. We actually let an air slash through. We're going to fire this off. In this matchup, I think whoever lands the Brave Bird is going to be victorious. I imagine this is going to be the Brave Bird. But we're actually going to let it go through. With the lower defense, we're going to come in and we're going to look to Mud Shot down. 2, 3, 4. We do Mod Shot down. We're going to see what they've got in the back. Swampert with energy is dangerous. They have their own Shadow Swampert. So we're going to fire off this Hydro Cannon. We get the shield. We're going to switch out into Cradily. Cradily up shields, and they've got a Bastiodon in the back. Rock does not resist rock, so these smackdowns are hitting for neutral. We're going to see if Cradily can flip this game. Grass not coming through. Does a decent amount of damage. As you can see, we're timing our charge moves to try and prevent any smackdowns coming through. We massively outpace the Bastiodon, and they're already deep into the yellow. We now match shields, so we're now at 1 shield apiece. But we are going to outpace them to this next charge move. We're going to overfarm. We're at the back-to-back, so if they shield this, it'll be a wasted shield. As we have another charge move ready to go. Back in comes Swampert. We're actually 1 short, so we're going to shield this up. It's going to be the Hydro Cannon. We are neutral to water. 1 more Bullet Seed. Fire off this Grass Knot, which will definitely get the last shield, as this will probably take out about 6 Swamperts. We're going to be able to switch out, fire off our own Hydro Cannon and take the game. Yet again, Cradily coming in clutch, beating the Bastiodon. GG's to the opponent. Moving on into this next game, we have our Shadow Skarmory lead into an Abomasnow. This is a fairly neutral matchup, however, being Shadow, our air slashes do really add up, and the opponent switches out into a Politoed. They overfarm past the Weather Ball, so they're obviously going to try and fake the Blizzard or Earthquake. They actually let it go. We take switch, and they come back in with a Abomasnow. We are taking super effective from both Powder Snow and Weather Ball. However, we are tanking, we do survive, and we get to the Stone Edge. And the Abomasnow doesn't shield, it gets one shot, and in the back they've got a Clefable. And at this point the opponent knows it's over. GG's, they back out. The opponent was obviously hoping for a bait, as they knew that down in shields the Abomasnow have a real tough time against Skarmory, but we don't bait on this channel. Moving on into this next battle, we've got Altaria lead. This is pretty good for our Skarmory. They are hitting for resisted, however you can see these Dragon Bursts really chunk. They switch out again into a Unova Stunfisk. We saw how this battle went last time. We're in a real dominant position. Charge move coming through. Opponent throws a neutral Mud Bomb. Does an alright chunk. We're still over farming. Another Mud Bomb gets us deep into the yellow. We're going to get to 100 energy, which we do here. Grass Knot coming through. Let's see if this opponent wants to shield. Opponent doesn't shield, they let it go through. Back in comes that Altaria, and you know what time it is. Big Stone Edge coming. Is the Altaria going to respect it? And another one shot. And in the back they've got an Empoleon. We've got 2 full health Pokemon and 2 shields. So this should be a GG. We're going to come in with a Swampert, as these mod shots are doing super effective. We're going to shield this up, and we're just going to go straight Hydro Cannon. It's not very effective, but these mod shots are really adding up. We're over farm, fake an Earthquake, but we're just going to go Hydro Cannon. I imagine the opponent shields. They actually don't shield, so they obviously know the writing's on the wall. Charge move coming through. We'll let this go, and we should be able to just air slash down. Again, Cradily not only flipped the endgame, it took out 2 Pokemon. GG's to this opponent. So you can see there, the power of Shadow Cradily in the mid game and as a closer is absolutely lethal. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.